1953 F100 Coyote motor, 10-speed transmission. We actually built this for my wife for our 20th anniversary. So for 3.5 years, I kept this a surprise from her. The Ron Burgundy, the copper, and then the black chrome. It's now a Ferrari underneath with a fat fender flare, right? Yeah, I'm Trent Bloomfield from Findlay, Ohio. My wife and I, we actually built this for my wife for our 20th anniversary. This was a surprise to her, so this is something, a little appreciation to show to what I love about her. So 1953 F100, we bought this truck basically in Michigan off of a gentleman. We basically redid it all, Ford Power Sports. It was actually great shape, actually. The only thing that was really rotted out was where the radiator sit down, the shroud, and there was just a little bad spot on the fender, but this truck was perfect shape. Now the older gentleman, it was a flathead, 3 on the tree. It was a beautiful truck then, flat black of all things, but that was a fun little driver there. But it's now a Ferrari underneath and with a fat fender flare, right? Coyote motor, 10-speed transmission, Wilwood brakes, all this stuff around it. My guys at Fat Fender, I tell you what, great partnership. They helped us out with all the stuff we needed to do. For my builder, Bill Sprossi, pick up the phone. Logan and Spencer, they were always there to help us out. So the engine bay, basically, we bought a lot of stuff from Fat Fender, everything from the radiators, the hoses, the oil, changing the oil separator, so moving it around so it wasn't hitting the frame. They helped us out with getting the right headers for the project. We bought a lot through Fat Fender, just from a standpoint of helping us through the process of fit and finish. It just helped our project out. So going down through the truck, mirrors, door handles, knobs, everything you could think of, the dome lights, gas tank, the sensors, everything you need for the fuel system, the digital Dakota dash. So yeah, all the stuff from Fat Fender really helped us out with making the project go smoothly. Yeah, this is our beauty. Start to finish, it was about 3.5 years. I definitely want to give a shout out to our paint guy in Fremont, Ohio, Bobby Foster. They did a great job there at Foster Auto Body in Fremont, Ohio. This is definitely a one-of-a-kind truck, very special to us. But as you can see, some of the truck details, we had 3 colors. The nickname of the color is Ron Burgundy. We had copper, but we wanted to stick with the rails. As you can see, the rails down below, it follows in with the cover over the transmission, and then also through the details of the motor, engine bay, with the copper. But the inspiration was, her favorite color was candy apple red, but with the candy apple red and the caramel color, it just didn't go good. And with the guys at Foster and my buddy Bill Sprossi, the builder, we all came together and we matched these colors to go good with each other. So,
The chrome is kind of crazy.
So advanced plating here in Tennessee did the shroud and the bumpers on both the front and back. Definitely a touch that we wanted to add to it. And so, like I said, our color scheme, the Ron Burgundy, the copper, and then the black chrome, and then we did the flat back in the engine bay, right? We just wanted it to be where the motor looked like it was just its own little work of art on a canvas, right? So, yeah, the bed liner, basically bed end stuff, where we used the black walnut, Cerakoted the strips. And I always say this is the smallest little thing. Fat Fender's door, getting into the gas tank, this is little things to little latches for our doors, make it slick, sexy. And then everybody questions, where's the tail lights at? These little tail lights, they're just little guys, right? So we didn't want nothing to stick out like crazy. Yeah, we tucked the little bumpers in front and back. My biggest thing, my wife always said when we go to car shows, if we ever build a car, was I still want it to look like a truck. They didn't make this in 1953, but in 2025 they did. Forgeline rims and wheels, polished aluminum on the outside. The fenders, we basically, there's about an 1.5 inch spacer that was put in to widen it out, but not make that bubble butt, but still flow line with the lines. Yeah, like I said, the truck, I'm still in awe, and it's almost 1.5 years later, 2 years later almost. Every time you look at this truck, you find something even more wow factor. It's a beautiful truck, I love it. So my wife, this was a 20th anniversary gift surprise. So for 3.5 years, I kept this a surprise from her. It was actually the last day when we were getting ready to unveil. She kind of knew something was going on, and just everybody had a little bit of touch to it, right? So I'm super excited to even just be here, and it's also just awesome, a gift to give my wife, just to show her my appreciation and my love for her. So I know everybody says, man, this truck is lovely, sexy. Hey, that's what I think about my wife, right? So just making sure the details are right, but actually just little things. And I would say use you guys as examples of helping us out. stuff that maybe just didn't fit the right way. We picked up the phone, called Spencer, Logan, right? I always give a shout out to those guys. They helped us out. They said, hey, you know, what can we do? Tell them the problem. And if they didn't have the answers, they got to their vendors. I know the wheel, at the last minute, we couldn't find anybody to wrap the leather. They helped us out, got the wheel wrapped, and that was a big thing because we couldn't find anybody to do it. And we were giving this truck to my wife in July of 2025. I think it was April when we had to call Spencer and Logan and say, hey, we need help, right? So we got it done, turned around, and it's able to drive. We have about 300 miles on it now. So we didn't build it to be a trailer queen. I think Logan said it the best, or Spencer, I can't remember, but the truck was executed, and I think that was probably the best word, executed. Everybody did a great job, from the builder, the painter, and to our vendors, and Fat Fender, man, just once again, appreciate everything you guys do. One thing I didn't share underneath the vehicle too is it does have the Ken Diggett cutout, so when she sets at the red light, and she wants to know people if she's got something, she cranks it open, and it's pretty loud. So I wish I could start it up here for you guys just so you could hear it, because it is, I think I saw a sticker. It's a panty dropper.